This way. Turn. 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 Good morning. Good morning. How do you do? Toby Dog, wait a minute. Wait for me. Wait. Sit. Sit, boy. Sit, boy. Good job. Good morning, dearest JD. How are you? My lovely JD. Good morning from my side. Are you at the shop today? It is 6:39 in the morning, and it's going to get dark like this even worse now that the seasons are changing. It's going to be dark for us every morning. It's going to get even darker once it gets closer to winter time. This dog's over here pooping in the leaves. I'll never find it to pick it up. Are you at the dress shop today, JD? I gotta clean up this dog's mess. Hold on, Toby. Hold on, little buddy. Good morning, Anastasia. I gotta put you guys down for a second so I can clean up some. I gotta clean up some Toby mess. So I'm gonna put you down for a second so I can look around for it. But he pooped in these leaves, and I will never find it because it looks like the leaves. Huh. I guess that's gonna be one that got away from us. Normally I always pick it up, but that I don't see. We always pick it up. That's why we carry all them bags with us all the time. Yeah, and it's dark out this morning. It's gonna be like this till springtime now. It's gonna get darker and darker. Here, once the time changes, we do the time change, it'll make a difference. Oh no, it won't. It'll be even darker because in the fall we go back. At the end of this month we lose an hour. Fall back in the fall and spring forward in the spring. I gotta work. I gotta be to work at 8 normally. I know I stretch it and don't go till 9 a lot of the times, but I'm supposed to be there at 8. Let me see what I got you hooked to, Toby. What's going on here, buddy? I got this thing goofy. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it's gonna be dark like this, and even more so. We won't be able to, probably another month or so, we won't be able to do a morning live stream because it'll be too dark. It'll be dark when work starts. You can still see our boy though. You can see the white of his fur. Look how white his fur is. How's everybody's day going? Hey, Share Bear. Good morning. We're in the dark here. Seasons change. I was just telling JD and Anastasia that it's going to get darker in the mornings once the time changes too. Come on, Toby. Let's turn. I wonder if we can even see down. Yeah, we can see down through here. I'm in Michigan, Share Bear. We'll stay on the main drag a little longer till the sun comes up a little more. You really can't see back there. Welcome to my village, JD. This is Village Life Titlepro. You're in Illinois? Oh, we're neighbors. Share Bear, are you in rural Illinois or are you in the big city there? Chicago. Toby's from Illinois. He's from, I don't know the name of the town, I can't remember, but it's up in the northwest corner. I drove, I think it was like 6 hours each way, a little over 6 hours each way to go pick him up when he was a pup, when it was time. I rode by myself there, and then him and me. He was quiet all the way back too. Never made a sound. He rode in I put a little carrier, a little pet carrier. When when Melody came home, when I brought Melody home, I let her ride in my lap. I was driving, and she wouldn't go to the passenger in the car. It was funny. She had to stay in my lap. It was great. She was a great dog. She lived to be 13, I think it was. 15, I think. She got sick. Otherwise, she probably would have lived another 5 years after that. Those Pekingese live a long time. She was a great little dog. 5:45 in Illinois, and it's 6:45 here in Michigan, where I'm at. You're about 40 miles south of Chicago. That's still a pretty busy area. Whoop. Toby's going to do his thing again. This time there's no leaves. I'll be able to find it to pick it up. Yep, there it is. Hold on, Tobe. Hold on, Tobe. Hold on, little buddy. Hold on, folks. I got to set you down a second. I'm going to set you down a second right here. Hold on, Toby. Got to deal with The Toby mess. Yuck. Yucky, yucky. It's never any fun. Yeah, I've been to Chicago a couple of times. 3 times, I think. Once we drove, and 2 times we caught the train from northern Ohio. I don't remember the name of the town, but there was a train station, and we just drove down, stayed the night, left our car at the train station, and spent the day in Chicago 2 different times. Never spent the night there, though. Have a great day, Care Bear. Share Bear. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming by. Yep, you get to see Toby today. Look at that boy. His white's so white. You can really see him. Sun's coming up a little bit. Come on, little buddy. It's going to be another nice day in the 80s. Yesterday wasn't bad. I believe today we're going to walk down to Hewitt Park. I got up late. I wanted to make it to the north end of town to show the mansions off. Walk past all the big yards, landscaped yards, but I didn't get up at 5 o'clock when my alarm went off. I waited till closer to 6. Come on, Tobe. I don't think we got out of the house till 6:30. Close to 7. Come on, Bubba. Toby's super alert in the dark. Rarely do we go walking at nighttime. Come on, Bubba. Good morning, Simone. What happened to us here? Whoops. Dang, Tobe. Sorry about that, folks. Toby just about put me on the ground here. He took off after something. I wasn't really ready. Knocked the phone out of my hands. How are you this morning, Simone? Thanks for coming by. Look at this boy. He's chasing something now. He can't really chase it because I got him on the lead. Oh, I see it. It's a little rabbit up there. Up ahead of us on the sidewalk. On the edge of it. Look at that boy. He thinks he's a hunting dog. Toby! The little rabbit's jumping all around in front of him. Toby! Get a grip, man. Get a grip, Tobe. Get a grip, Tobe. Get a grip, man. He's excited. He wants to eat a rabbit. Come on, little buddy. Quit being so crazy. Wild boy. Come on, wild boy. Come on, wild boy. We're gonna, Anastasia asked where are we going. We're gonna walk over to Hewitt Park today. We can make that big circle in an hour. We've got to be back by 8 today. If you've been to our live streams, you'll know right where we're at. We're right here at, excuse me, this church here. Look at that, isn't it cool all lit up like that? 0 in the building, 0 millions, 0 millions. Hello, 0 millions. Are you the 1 million, Anna? Now we're at 1. Are you the 1 million? Did you go to the farm today, or is today a market day? Oh, I thought he is free. No, he's on a tether. One of those, it's a retractable. It goes out 16 foot. I figured I'd let him run a little crazy today. Now he's going to drink from some puddles. I don't usually stop him. I let him do what he wants to do. He likes wild water, I call it. He likes the water from the bird bath. He likes the water from the puddles. I'll fill his bowl full of water in the house, and he'll look at it, and I'll let him out right then. He'll run straight to the bird bath and drink water out of there. Wild water. You're coming back from the Shamba right now, Anna? Well, thanks for tuning in are you on the bus? Are you walking? Thanks for tuning in. That's really going out of your way. I'm sure you're carrying a load of veggies too, huh? What did we pick today? I'm trying to think what I picked yesterday. What did I pick? Oh, one of the neighbor ladies and I, we picked a bunch of green beans for her. And I think she's gonna, the green beans that got away from us that I didn't pick in time and that they're gonna be giant finger-sized green beans. I think she's gonna pickle those for us into hot pepper green beans. Those are good. They're like the size of giant asparagus. Oh, that's a nice corner street light. Don't pee on that. Don't pee on that. That would look good at my house, on my little corner. On my corner, there's 1, 2, 3 bushes that have been there probably 100 years. I don't even know what they're called. I just trim them every year. The old leaves are green, and the new leaves, when they grow, they come in dark red. It's real pretty. They grow up taller than the bird bath though every year. I gotta cut them way down low. I've only had that bird bath for a couple years. The one in the backyard we've had probably 5 years. There's some yard ornaments like that in these houses, these old houses like that have been there 100 years outside. Little decorative fences, bird baths, little lion statues, flower pots, things like that. Whenever I find stuff like that, I pick it up. I buy them. Whoops. Decorate the yard. Sun's starting to come up. It's a lot darker than it looks. The light gathering on this phone is really good. The light gathering on this camera. When you see a car turned backwards in the driveway like that, that means it doesn't run, and they're never going to fix it. It's just sitting there, getting full of junk. The car turned into a dumpster. You know how I know that? Guess. I've had a couple of those in my yard in my day in my driveway. When I was a young guy, I never could sell my cars off when I didn't want them anymore or didn't use them anymore. When I got something different, and they would sit there till they rusted up. But now there's no cars dying in my yard. It's funny, you can see those cars in people's yards. They're everywhere. Sometimes people leave their dead cars in the street too, and you'll notice those because they'll be on flat tires, parked in the street. It's funny. The cops will come and put an orange sticker on it, telling you got to move. And then after a couple of days, they come and tow it away, which is probably 99% of the outcome. Little Toby. Now this is an older part of town too. These are probably 19-teens houses, 1920s. And in this area, they were really kept up. All the houses in this neighborhood, they have nice yards. Everything's well kept. Smelling the marijuana. Woohoo! Looks like we've run out of sidewalk. The houses are a little smaller in this area, but they're very, very well kept. You don't see no dilapidated houses in this neighborhood. Come on, Toby, we're almost to the park, man. You know where you're at, don't you, Toby? You know where you're at, Tobus. I didn't realize we were coming down at this park. I didn't think it through, or otherwise I would have brought a ball. I think we're going to introduce the ball and the frisbee to Toby during our walks now, instead of going someplace to play or playing in the yard. We're going to add playing as we walk to it. Charlie Boy, previous dog Charlie Boy, I walked him through all these neighborhoods also, and only him I didn't have to keep a leash on. He could walk without the leash, and he came every time I called him. Not like this boy here. This boy here looks around and wonders what's going on, and he's deciding whether he's going to come or not. Where Charlie boy, I just gave him my little whistle, and he would turn and come running from whatever he was doing. Even if he was chasing a squirrel, he would stop and come. That was crazy. Now this boy here, he doesn't have that kind of discipline. He would just keep chasing the squirrel. As you know, he doesn't listen very well outside. Hopefully it doesn't cause a problem in his life. This is Hewitt Park. This was the park that when I was a high school kid, this is where we had baseball practice over here in the baseball diamond. This is the tennis courts here. I remember bringing my number 2 and number 3 kid down here to play tennis when they were little kids, till they refused. It was funny. Not funny, but you know, I think it's kind of sad. I misspoke. My kids, they would rather play Nintendo or watch TV than go fishing or go hunting. And if you tried to make them do things with you, they would just shut down. Like, they didn't like washing dishes. Simple things. They didn't like washing dishes, so every time they had to wash dishes, they'd break 2 or 3 things. And until pretty soon they were told, okay, you don't have to wash the dishes because you're breaking stuff. And that's what they wanted all along. Look, a little pocket library. It says the little library. Take a book or leave a book. Let's see what they got in there. The Safety of the Kingdom. CJ box. There's all kinds of books in there. Hardcover books, too. They've got little things like that around town with food in them, too. Canned food. This is where we had baseball practice when I was a kid in high school. I don't see anybody else walking the park, so I'm going to let him loose for a few minutes. Come here. Come here. I'll let him run wild for a few. And we'll drop one of these. We'll drop off the... Yuck. That's the worst part about everything is the trash left behind. Okay, Bubba, run wild. Go wild. Oh, now you're gonna walk next to me? Now you're gonna walk next to me? Now he's walking like he's got a leash on. Right next to me. Even though he was pulling like he wanted to get away. Come on, little Toby. I see another walker, but they don't have a dog with them. Yeah, he's a little spoiled brat. But he can be that way. If he's gonna win some dog shows and earn us some thousands and thousands of dollars in breeding fees, because that's what it costs us. Every time he meets up with a girl, it's gonna cost him thousands of dollars. So as long as he can do that, he can be spoiled. Toby loves fences. He loves to walk the fence line. Everywhere we go, if there's a fence, look at him, he wants to walk along it. He's a fence line kid. He'd make a good watchdog, maybe. Hi, little baby. Hi, little baby. Let's go. Let's go. Wild dog. Let's go, wild dog. This is what I was doing the first video I took of him. I walked backwards and he followed me around the yard. Happy boy. Happy boy. It's a very quiet place. Very quiet. He's not even coming. Come on, boy. Toby Dog. Huh. You see, he don't listen. This boy don't listen. Hey. Now he finally decided he's gonna come. Yeah, today, Toby. Today we gotta keep moving, little buddy. I am going to rehook him. Let me see. There we go. Now we're hooked up again. And he has to come. No choice today. Come on, little buddy. Come on, turn. Go Lions. Look, we got some Halloween out here. Trick or treat. Okay, let's go. There he is. Stay in the camera picture, Toby. Have you picked out a house here for yourself, Anna? Hey, Priscilla. How's it going? Thanks for coming by. We're out walking the neighborhoods. We were supposed to go walk on the north end of town today. But I didn't get up in time. One of the viewers yesterday asked to see the mansions in town. I said I would go to the north end of town to walk today, but we didn't make it. So we're in the neighborhoods, just the south end. How's your day, Priscilla? Hey, Mary, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. I'm just out for a walk. Walk. Anna, have you picked out a house yet here? Is it that little red brick one right there? Is it the white one next to it? There's so many nice ones to choose from. There's a nice one right there on that corner too. 2-car garage. We're fine, Priscilla. We're just out doing our thing. Walk before work. Oh, I appreciate that, Mary. We're over 1,000 watch hours. We're like 1,300 watch hours, but not the official watch hours. Those are just the regular watch hours. Then if you go into the earnings part, or where the last time I looked, it was last week, we were at like 960 or 970. We're getting there slowly. We're climbing like our subs. We're up over 700 now. Yeah, my house is built about the year these are a little newer. On that block they're a little newer, but if you come on this block, they're a little older. But these are about the same year as my house on the right-hand side. Come on, Toby. My house is 108 years old. And the windows and doors are remind you that it's 100 years old. One of these days I'll save up enough money to put new windows in that sucker. I always meant to, just never got around to it. Life was lifing. Those windows cost money. Just to put them in, the guys that do it on a side job, not the businesses, they charge over $1,000 a window to put them in. So if you were putting windows in here and paying my friends that do it, 1, 2, 3, 4, to put those 5 windows in, you got to buy the windows plus pay them $5,000. That's crazy. What's your question, Anna? 100 and question mark. I don't understand. This is a tall fence here. It's a 5-foot fence. You don't see too many of those. It's a nice one, nice yard. Yeah, $1,000. Plus you got to buy the window. When they're putting them in new construction, it doesn't cost like that. But when they have to open up the walls and tear out siding and all that to fit the new windows in there, that's where all the big money comes in. Plus, most people can't do it themselves. I've never done it. I've never seen it done other than on TV or YouTube. So it'd be very difficult for me to do it myself. That's why the pros charge so much. Whoa, narrow passage. Okay, folks, you see a vehicle parked backwards. What do you know? You know that vehicle doesn't run. That's what goes on in the city when you see a vehicle parked backwards like that, back of the driveway. Yeah, it's not cheap to own these houses here, Anna. Not cheap at all. Just to put a roof on these houses, like a house like that, you're probably talking, because you got to pay the people to do it, and the wages are high here in the U.S. To pay somebody to do that, that's both sides of that, and the porch and the back porch, that's probably about $12,000, including the materials. I'm not kidding you. When I roofed my garage, and it's just a little garage, it was over $1,500 just in materials. And good thing I did it myself, because somebody would have, when it got down to it, I had to replace all the roof boards and all the rafters. Well, I didn't replace the rafters, I put new ones alongside them. But I did replace all the roof boards. And plywood here in the USA is ungodly expensive. But if I'd have paid somebody to do it, it probably would have cost me $7,000, $6,000, $7,000. But I did it myself. I took a month to do it because I only worked on it a couple hours a day here and there. But I got it done. It was a little tricky too. I never put my eaves troughs back up though. I'm gonna have to get new ones. Yeah, the house isn't bad. It's in a good neighborhood. I'm gonna keep the interior off of YouTube. That'll be the only place we don't go with YouTube is in the house. Well, we have been a couple times with sitting at my desk, but not very often. Let's keep moving, Tobe. Hey, let's go this way, Toby. I will show the folks the. Come on. I see over in Kenya, when I'm watching the village videos, I see lots of motorbikes, motorcycles zipping here and there. But I never see motorcycles like this there. That's a Harley Davidson, I think. You guys don't have motorcycles like that over in Kenya, do you? Here's a nice house for you, Anna. A nice brick house with a connected one-car garage. Right, that's probably 90,000, 100,000 USD. This across the street here, this here probably 45,000, 60,000 USD. This one here on the corner, that's 85,000 easy, just because it's so nice, well kept and on the corner. That's the air conditioning. It looks empty. It is empty. It's empty and there's no for sale sign in front. Huh. The rest of these houses, they probably average 65, 75,000, even though they're nothing special. You know what that is? That's the bar and grill. Go in there and get drunk. Drunk. Borracho. Oh, the brick house. The brick house, Anna? Oh, you like this one right here on this corner? This is a nice one. That one right there is nice. Nice yard, nice garage. Here's another old house on this corner here. Sometimes like these blocks would have one or two houses built on them, and there wouldn't be nothing built for another 50 years, you know. And this is one of those houses that, like first house on the block type house. It was out here. It might even have been a farmhouse. This might have been, well, it was farm area at one time, but this might have been the main farmhouse to this little farm area. You can kind of tell things like that. Look, they got their corner yard ornament out. That's probably been sitting there 100 years. I stopped and knocked on their door one time and asked them if they wanted to sell it. And they told me no, obviously. It's still there. Stick from the camera. Maybe if I put it on the selfie stick, I'll be able to keep it steadier. This is how much I bounce when I walk. Bouncy. Come on, Tobis. Come on, buddy. Come on, let's make some room. Uh-oh. Oh, he wants to bark at my Toby. It's so funny, Toby doesn't even react half the time. And I think the other dogs get mad because he doesn't react. Toby found a fence to walk along. He just loves fences. This is what he wants to do at every fence. Toby, that dog's barking at you because he's mad he doesn't get to go for walks. Come on. Come on. $2 million in the building. I thank you. Thank you for coming and checking us out. If you were with us before, you know where we're at again with the pumpkins hanging on the fence line. Isn't that cool? We've got melons hanging in the air at my house, but not pumpkins. I like the green one. That's cool. Come on, Toby. Let's keep moving, buddy. There was a great big tree right there in that corner of that building, or that front yard. I remember I came by when they were cutting it down years and years ago. Oh, I didn't see that. Anna. Hello, dear leader. How are you today? Thank you for coming by. I know you're here supporting, even if I can't see you, and I appreciate it. Oh, you want to see that? Toby doing his thing. He probably pees 100 times when we're out on our walks. I don't know what he's peeing. He can't possibly have any liquid left in his body. Here's a house for you, Anna. Here's a nice little one for you. And you could put your plant stand, you could put your vegetable stand right there on the end of the driveway and sit there and do some chop for the neighbors. Only I don't think the neighbors would do the chop. And of course the government would come after you for some tax money for whatever you earned doing it. Then the health department would come after you for selling food without a license. Oh, it would be a mess. Oh, you guys were fighting? That's too bad. Sisters, imagine. Sisters fighting. I think sisters were born to fight, weren't they? Yeah, y'all women are crazy. Women are crazy. All the fighting. Toby's on the speed reel right now. All of a sudden I can't remember what they're called. Retractable lead. So he can pretty much run loose for 16 feet. That just pulls out until you hit the button. When you hit the button, it stops it. I used to only like these for little dogs. I didn't think they'd be strong enough for a big, strong dog like Toby. But this, I bought, I think this is the medium. They got one stronger. But it's working. And the little white stripes on there, they're reflective. So when we're walking in the dark, we can be seen. Here's a nice, cute little house too, Anna. With a little one-car garage. See all these little tiny garages in a row there? They're all built in the 19-teens for when the cars were first being made. They were the little tiny cars, the Ford Model A's. And that's where all these garages were built. They're for the size of cars, little cars, Model A's. My garage was the same. And there's an addition to my garage on the end. It kicks out about 3 foot. And I was told that the old man that lived there, the great grandfather, come on, he had the addition put on when he sold his Model A and bought a Lincoln Mercury or a Lincoln car, and the Lincoln car wouldn't fit in the garage, and the door wouldn't close, so they added 3 foot to it, 3 feet to it, so it's 3 feet longer. We got about 5 more minutes, folks. And then we call it a day, and Toby and I go inside and get to work. We'll head towards home. We're going in the wrong direction. So do you like these morning walks, people? I need to try to keep the camera straighter. But other than that, I enjoy them. We're out here anyway. Might as well broadcast. Oh, these people have a big yard. Look at all that yard. Like I was saying yesterday, I wasn't paying attention when I was a kid buying a house. Or I'd have bought one with a bigger yard. I was just happy to find the deal I found. Oh, that's a nice Cutlass Supreme. Pretty clean. 1980s. Like 83, 84, 85. Somewhere in there. Pretty nice. Where'd you go, Toby? There you are. I can tell he's getting tired now. He's not pulling so hard on the lead. Come on, turn. Turn, little buddy. We've looked at this guy's yard before, too, across the street here in this red house. He's got a whole bunch of fruit trees back there. All those trees back there are fruit trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6, 7 fruit trees, 8 trees, plus grapevines. Pretty nice. That guy's thinking. Fruit trees are nice to have. You know you're going to eat, right? No, I didn't go visit Neva. I went to sleep. Oh, bully dogs. Look at the bully dogs. This house right here is funny. They put the house sold probably maybe a year ago. No, Toby, not there, Toby. That house sold maybe a year, maybe 2 ago. And when the people moved in, they put up these big signs that said, "Don't let your dog poop in my yard." That's funny. We clean up all the poop anyway. I do. I clean up all the poop when I'm walking Toby. I don't leave it in people's yards. Hey, Anna, it's me and you. 1 million's in the house. Me and you, dear Anastasia. We're across the street. Me and you, Anastasia, blessed. Oh, we got another guest in here. No, I didn't go to Neva's. Come on, Toby. Neva's a really nice lady. However, she only speaks one sentence of English to you. And then she's back to talking Hindi. And I don't understand Hindi. And I know I don't understand Swahili either. But my Swahili speaking friends, they speak English most of the time. But my Hindi speaking friend, she doesn't speak English at all. Except for one phrase. Why don't you come to my live stream, Titlepro? Bless her heart. 0 millions. Pikiyako. 0 millions in the building. That's good though, because we're getting ready to call it a day anyway. Come on, Tobe, this is our street, buddy. We're turning here. You got one more fire hydrant to pee on? Have you got one more fire hydrant to pee on before we turn? Yes. And for a long time, I would go and just listen to it. You know, I just set it on but there's only so many hours in the day, and I want to support as many channels as I can while I'm sitting there, and but I want to understand what they're saying and interact. I don't want to just go to the channel and not understand anything. No sense in that. Who's lying to me? Good morning, John D. They lying to you. Who's lying, Anastasia? Hey, John D, how's it going, man? Are you on your way to work? We're on our way to work too. Me and Toby here. We've been out walking for an hour, and we're headed back to the house so I can get my day started. Maybe we get fired today. Oh, look at that. Here's a Halloween display. Look at the witch flying on her broom. They got all kinds of Halloween up. They got the skeleton out front. Pretty neat. Okay, Toby, let's go. Let's move it, little buddy. Let's go. We're just down the street from my house. Let me think, what year was it? Must have been about 1990. What's that, 30 years ago? 35 years ago. Look at that porch. Somebody broke into my pickup truck and stole toolboxes out of it. And it happened so fast that I was able to chase the people, and I lost them over here. But then when I was over here, there was somebody sitting on the porch here, and they said, "Hey, somebody walked by and they put these boxes underneath our porch," and it was my toolboxes. So I got my tools back from getting stolen, but I think it was those people that stole it that were sitting there. They weren't expecting me to find them though, to hunt them down. But I did. Got my tools back. That's funny when you live someplace so long that everywhere you look, there's memories. I lived in this house up here on the corner for 42 years so far. We'll see how much longer I last. 42 years in the same spot. No, Anna, I wasn't scared. I was so mad. Plus, I was a young guy. When I was a young guy, I was bending nails with my teeth. Looks like the road work guys are back. They're going to work on the road out here again. Come on, Toby. Come on, heel. Come on, heel. Come on. Okay, let's go. Lots and lots of memories. And everywhere we go walking, there's more memories because, when I think yesterday we walked past areas where I lived before I moved here. And that brings back memories. Everywhere this town. It's going to get a little loud here, folks, from the machines running. But it looks like they're back to work on this some more. They were gone for about a week. I don't know why they left. I didn't ask them. But they completely changed. They completely took from here that way. From here north, they took the road out. They took the road bed out and replaced the gravel. And now they're working this way. You see they're taking out the old black top. It looks like it's about 10 inches thick. They got a machine that chews it up. They go layer like 4 or 5 inches at a time. All kinds of machines. And boy, are they making noises. Come on, little Toby. Come on, little Toby. We'll come and take a look at the eggplants growing. We got a lot of eggplants growing. Come on, Tobe. Come on, Tobe. This is the back of the garage and the back of the shamba. We got all kinds of chicken wire back here, but look, you can see some, if you look close, you can see some eggplants growing in there. There's one. There's 3 of them. They're growing up. You can't see from here. There's a lot of them growing in there, though. Come on, Toby. Come on, little buddy. Road work. Not loads work. They're replacing the road for a couple of blocks, John D. Our roads here in Michigan are horrible. And in our town especially, they're bad. They don't spend the tax money that's supposed to go to the roads, they spend on wages and retiree benefits. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's move. We got to get inside and get to work. We'll grab a couple green beans, though. Green bean factory. Here you go, Toby. You want a green bean? You want a green bean, little buddy? Oh, he don't even want them. Usually he eats them right up. We've got a few hanging here. Last few days, we've picked a couple of bucket loads out of here for the neighbors. We've got green beans everywhere. I made this trellis a couple years ago, just out of scrap wood. Well, those are actually fence pickets. Who's that? Meow. Come here, Kiki. Come here, kitty. Who's that? Come on. There's Toby's buddy. Ike Kitty Kitty. Hey, Ike Kitty Kitty. Kitty and puppy. Come on, buddy. Look at these guys. Kitty wants to go for a walk. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Kitty's walking with us today. See, here's our red corner bushes. And you can't see it in there. There's our big bird bath. I'll cut all these bushes way down, half size, at the end of the fall. There's a tree growing up in here. I have to come in with my clippers. Okay, Tub, leave the wild water alone. I'm gonna have to call a yard guy number 2 to come mow today, because the kid that mows never showed up Sunday. He didn't show up Monday. He didn't show up Tuesday. And here it is Thursday. It's still no grass cutting, kid. Let's see if we can pull some of these berries off of here. See if we got any anyway. Yummy, yummy. Raspberries. Oh, it's so sweet. I come and pick them every day, so there's not going to be very many. We got strawberry plants down here too. Strawberry, strawberry. Raspberry, raspberry, raspberry. Backside of the shamba. Here's that melon's getting a little bit bigger. Pretty soon I'll be in here taking everything down. John, they don't really build new homes in the city here. They build condominiums, and we've got the townships that surround our city. They're highly populated suburbs of this town, and they build lots of new houses out in the townships. But here in the city, it's very rare that they build new houses, because once one of these old houses burns down, the lots are so small that 50 by 100, most of them, they don't. It's not big enough to build on, and nobody wants to put a brand new house next to 200-year-old houses. We still got plenty of tomatoes on the vine. Our pea pods are coming in. If you look real close, let's see, you can see all the pea pods hanging there. We'll have nice peas coming soon. Nice green peas. We got some black peppers growing here. The purple bell peppers turning purple. Hey Jerry, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. I like green beans and all kinds of stuff. My favorite way to cook the green beans is to simmer them in a little bit of water on the stove with onions and green peppers. Oh my goodness. And a little bit of bacon. Just a hint of bacon. Oh my goodness, all chopped up, the bacon. You can see the okra, the baby okra plantation from here. They're all over 5 foot tall, and there's lots of little okras on there right now. You see them? Right there's one. Let's see if we can pick one out. That's the stalks from them. And right there you can see several growing. Let's see. Am I steady enough, folks? Let me lean on something. There we go. If you look close, you can see the okras all through there. Okra plantation. I think I've got 10 plants. There's plants in other areas too. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in other areas. Okra. We got a bunch in the refrigerator right now. We've got to chop up and put in the water bottles. Ooh. There's kitty again. Wild kitty. What do I do for work? I do paperwork, John. I do research work for oil and gas companies, for drilling, pipelines, right-of-ways, things like that. I research who owns what land-wise, land and minerals, and type these long reports that nobody reads. Come on, buddy. Come on, Toby. Meow, meow. They get along real well. They'll drink out of the bowl at the same time, but they don't eat out of the bowl at the same time. Toby will chase the cat away from the... We can end this right and not because of connection issues. Is this any better, folks? The famous question, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back, Toby? Are we back, Toby? Huh? Are we back? There we go. He's such a good boy. Thank you, thank you. He is such a good boy. Got the softest fur, too. Hey, little buddy. Say goodbye. Well, folks, it's time for us to say goodbye. We got just enough time to get inside, get cleaned up, and get to work. Thanks for coming. Back again, another day. Here, let's look at the people, Tobe. Let's look at the people. Say goodbye. Oh, yeah, I'll give you a good morning. We'll give you the sneak peek of the Titlepro. How's that? Remember, this is Toby's channel. Toby's the star. Let me see, buddy. Let me see, buddy. Let me see, buddy. Tobus. Tobus, can you smile for us, Tobus? Tobus, hey. Hey. He's locked in on the little dog across the street. Meow. Haha, thank you, Maria. You saw it for a split second. Don't you got a screenshot? You can always check that. I don't change very much. Such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. Except he likes to poop in my cactus plants. I don't know how he gets close to them because it's cactus, but he climbs in there. He's got a clean litter box, but he chooses to poop in with the cactus. Dang cat. Well, folks, like I was saying, thanks for coming by. Thanks for visiting. Hey, baby dog. Hi, baby dog. And we'll see you again probably tomorrow morning. Hopefully we get out of bed in time to take a walk to the north end of town and look at the big houses. If we don't get it, what's today? Thursday. If we don't get it tomorrow, we'll make a point of it this weekend to get down there. All right, Toby, come here. Let's say goodbye to the peoples. Come here. Up, 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 up. Come here. Up, up, up here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up, up, up. Okay, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Let's get the people of what they want. This is what they're looking for. Papa and Bubba. See you later, folks. We'll see you next time.